Good morning, students. Very good morning. Yesterday, we already discussing about the different types of joints. Today, we are going to discuss. Today, we are going to talk something about the last part of the locomotion and movement. It is known as disorders of the locomotions and movement. What are the muscle disorders? Today we are going to discussing about the last part of the locomotion and movement. What is the last part? Disorders. What is the last part? Disorders. What is the last part? Disorders. What is the last part of the locomotion and movement? It is a 12th class. This is 12th disorders of the locomotions and movement. What are the common disorders of the locomotions and movement? What are the common disorders? The first common disorder. What is the first common disorder? Myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. What is the common disorder? First one, myasthenia gravis. The second common disorder of the, according to in our textbook, what is the first common disorder? Myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. Coming to the second common disorder for this muscular disorders or locomotions and movement. What is the second disorder? That is known as, what is the first one? Myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. The second common disorder of the second one is known as disorder. What is the next one? Arthritis. What is the name? Arthritis. What is the second common disorder? Arthritis. The third common disorder for this muscular dystrophy. Okay. What is the third common? What is the muscular disorder? Muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy. What is the third common disorder? Muscular dystrophy. Fourth common disorder. What is the fourth common disorder for the tetanic? What is the fourth common disorder? Tetanic. What is the fourth common disorder? Tetanic. Tetanic. What is the fourth common disorder for the muscular dystrophy? What is the first one? Myasthenia gravis. Second one, arthritis. Third one, muscular dystrophy. Fourth one, tetanic. What is the fourth one? Tetanic. We will discuss about the each and every one detailed manner. What is the first disorder? Myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. What is the first common disorder for the muscles or locomotions and movement? What is the first one? Myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia, it related to the muscle. The myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. It is a autoimmune disease. It is autoimmune disease. It is a autoimmune disease. It is a autoimmune disease. What is the meaning of autoimmune disease? Means cells, the body attack self. What is the meaning of auto? Means self. Immune means in our immune system. Body attack self cells. Body attack self cells. Body attack self cell. It is a autoimmune disease. Generally, in our body, any foreign molecule, any pathogen, any antigen enter in our body produce antibodies. In our body produce antibodies. These antibodies protect in our body. Antibodies protect in our body. But those are suffering myasthenia gravis. Those are suffering myasthenia gravis. The abnormal antibodies are produced. It is a maybe some unknown reasons. It is the autoimmune disease means whenever in our body cell, in our self cells only attack in our bodies, in our body cells only. For example, in our body produce, those are suffering myasthenia gravis patients, abnormal antibodies destroy the immune system, destroy the in our body system. How this myasthenia gravis is happening? Those are suffering myasthenia gravis patients. Coming to the what is a neuromuscular junction? What is a neuromuscular junction? The end of the synaptic knob. The end of the synaptic knob and the plasma membrane of the muscle. The plasma membrane of the muscle. What is the between the neuron and muscle, sarcolemma. It is known as a neuromuscular junction. What is the junction? Neuromuscular junction. What is the junction? Neuromuscular junction. It is a neuron, it is a muscle. Muscle fiber. It is nothing but sarcolemma. Sarcolemma means the plasma membrane of the muscle. The plasma membrane of the sarcolemma of the muscle fiber or muscle cell. Sarcolemma muscle cell. It is the motor neuron. Between the junction between the motor neuron and motor neuron and muscular, it is the muscle, it is the sarcolemma, it is contact. It is known as a between the junction, between the gap between the motor neuron and muscle cell. It is known as a neuromuscular junction. This motor neurons, the end of the motor neuron, it is nothing but synaptic knob. What is it now? Synaptic knob. It is a synaptic knob. This synaptic knob consists of synaptic vesicles. What is it? Synaptic knob consists of synaptic vesicles. Synaptic knob consists of synaptic vesicles. These vesicles are filled with These synaptic vesicles are filled with neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters like neurotransmitter chemicals. Neurotransmitters means acetylcholine chemical. Neurotransmitter means acetylcholine chemicals. Whenever this neuron or synaptic knob receive signals from the central nervous system, the synaptic vesicles receive the information. Whenever the synaptic vesicles receive the information, the synaptic vesicles fuse into the synaptic membrane. This synaptic vesicles releases into the synaptic vesicles release into the neurotransmitters. This gap is nothing but synaptic cleft. The synaptic vesicles fuse into the presynaptic membrane. This presynaptic membrane, this synaptic vesicles are released into the acetylcholine chemicals. What is the chemicals? Acetylcholine chemicals. Acetylcholine chemicals. It is the post-synaptic membrane and sarcolemma. It is the muscle cell. It is the plasma membrane. The plasma membrane consists of the specific receptor. It is a post-synaptic membrane. It is consists of receptors. The plasma membrane consists of receptors. The plasma membrane consists of receptors. Whenever this acetylcholine reaches into the synaptic cleft, whenever the synaptic vesicles release into the acetylcholine, this acetylcholine chemicals are bind with acetylcholine receptors. What is the name? Acetylcholine receptors. These acetylcholine chemicals bind with acetylcholine chemical receptors. Acetylcholine chemical receptor. Whenever the acetylcholine receptors bind with acetylcholine chemicals, whenever the acetylcholine receptors bind with the acetylcholine chemicals, it is the entire muscle fibers are activated. The action potential is generated. Whenever the action potential generated into the entire muscle fiber or entire muscle cell, the muscles are participated into the muscle contraction. It is a concept. Coming to the how this myasthenia gravis, it is interlinked to this neuromuscular junction. Those are suffering to the myasthenia gravis. Those bodies produce abnormal antibodies. What is the abnormal antibodies? Those are produce abnormal antibodies. Those body produce abnormal antibodies are produced. These abnormal antibodies damage. Acetylcholine chemical receptors. Acetylcholine chemical receptors. Acetylcholine chemical receptor. Abnormal antibodies damage the acetylcholine chemical receptors. Whenever the abnormal antibodies destroy this abnormal antibodies produce, those are suffering with myasthenia gravis, those body produce abnormal antibodies. These abnormal antibodies destroy the acetylcholine chemicals. These acetylcholine receptors, these abnormal antibodies destroy the abnormal antibodies. These abnormal antibodies destroy the acetylcholine chemicals. Abnormal antibodies destroy the abnormal antibodies destroy the acetylcholine chemicals. Acetylcholine receptors. Whenever the antibodies destroy this acetylcholine chemicals, this entire acetylcholine receptors are absent. The entire acetylcholine receptors are absent. Acetylcholine receptors are absent. Acetylcholine receptors are absent. Whenever the acetylcholine receptors are absent, these synaptic vesicles produce acetylcholine chemicals, but the acetylcholine receptors are absent. Whenever the acetylcholine receptors are absent, these chemicals are not bind with the acetylcholine receptors. The main reason is acetylcholine chemicals are destroyed by the, for example, abnormal antibodies. Whenever the acetylcholine chemicals does not bind with acetylcholine chemicals, no information, no generations of the impulse, no generations of the action potential of the muscle, of the entire muscles. The muscles are no muscle contraction. No muscle contraction. Whenever the no muscle contraction, it is a no binding of the, no binding of the, no binding of the, no binding of the acetylcholine chemical. Acetylcholine chemical. No binding of the, no binding of the acetylcholine chemical and acetylcholine chemical and acetylcholine receptor. Acetylcholine receptor. Acetylcholine receptor. No binding of the acetylcholine chemicals and acetylcholine receptors. Whenever there is no binding, no muscle contraction. No muscle contraction. No muscle contraction means, no muscle contraction means the muscles are paralysis. The muscles are paralysis. The muscles are paralysis. Muscles are paralysis. Paralysis means the no coordination between the, no information pass between the brain and muscles. The muscle shape it changes, paralysis, and the muscles are weak. The muscles are weak condition. It is the main symptom of the myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. The main problem is abnormal antibodies destroy the acetylcholine chemicals receptor. Whenever the acetylcholine chemicals receptors are absent, this acetylcholine chemicals reaches into the synaptic cleft, but this acetylcholine chemicals does not bind with acetylcholine receptor because the acetylcholine chemical receptors are absent. Whenever the receptors are absent, though the no information, no binding interaction between the acetylcholine chemicals and acetylcholine receptor, no muscle contraction. No muscle contraction means paralysis the muscles. No coordination between the brain and muscles. No coordination means the muscles are very weak. Whenever the muscle contraction takes place, the muscles generate energy. Whenever they generate energy, the entire muscles are growth and development takes place. Whenever the no muscle contraction, the muscles are paralysis, and also the muscles are very weak in condition at the time of the myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. It is the autoimmune disease. Auto means self. Self cells in our body cells attack in our self cells only. In our body cells produce abnormal antibodies. These abnormal antibodies damage the acetylcholine chemical receptor. Whenever the acetylcholine chemical receptors are absent, no information pass into the motor neuron to muscles. Motor neuron to muscles. It is the first disorder. It is the common disorder for the muscular disorder and locomotion and movement. Myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. The second important disorder for the second important disorder for the locomotions and movement. What is the second important disorder? It is nothing but arthritis. What is the disorder? Arthritis. What is the disorder? Arthritis. What is the next disorder? Arthritis. What is the next disorder? Arthritis. What is the next disorder for 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 the locomotion and movement and muscular disorder? What is the second disorder? What is the second disorder? Arthritis. What is the arthritis. Arthritis. What is the second disorder? Arthritis. What is the disorder? Arthritis. What is the disorder? Arthritis. Arthrose. What is the arthrose? Arthrose. Arthrose means bones. What is the bones. Itis means. Itis means. Itis means. Itis means. Itis means inflammation. Inflammation. Okay, inflammation. What is the meaning of arthritis? Arthrose, the study of joint, the study of bones. It is known as a arthrology. Arthritis, it related to the bone with inflammation. Arthros means bones. Itis means inflammation. Inflammation means what is the symptoms of the inflammation? What is the symptoms? Symptoms of the inflammation. Symptoms of the inflammation. Symptoms of the inflammation. Symptoms of the inflammation. What is the symptoms of the inflammation? What is the first symptom? The pain. What is the first symptom? Pain. What is the first symptom? Pain. And also, what is the second symptoms? Redness. What is the second symptom? Redness. And also, more heat is produced. That particular area, more it is produced. What is the next symptom of the inflammation? Swelling. What is the next symptom? Swelling. Okay. What is the next symptom? Swelling. What is the next symptom of the? What is the next symptom of the? What is the next symptom of the inflammation? Pain. And also, what is the first symptom? Pain, redness, heat, swelling, or the particular area of the bones. What is the common arthritis? What is the common arthritis observed in human beings? What is the first common arthritis? What is the first common arthritis? What is the first common arthritis? It is observed in osteoarthritis. What is the common arthritis? What is the first common arthritis? What is the first arthritis? Osteoarthritis. What is the arthritis? Osteoarthritis. Osteoarthritis. Osteo means bone. Osteo means bone. It is nothing but itis means inflammation. Inflammation. Itis means inflammation. Itis means inflammation. Bone inflammation. This osteoarthritis, it related to the age-related problem. Age-related problem. Age-related problem. Age-related problem. It is the inflammation of the articulate cartilage. It is the inflammation of. It is the inflammation. It is the inflammation of the articulate cartilage. Articulate cartilage. Articulate cartilage means hyaline cartilage. Hyaline cartilage. It is the inflammation of the hyaline cartilage. If you observe the two bones, if you observe the two bones, the end of the bone, if the end of the bone, it is made up of, it consists of articulate cartilage. Articulate cartilage. It is the inflammation of the, for example, this articulate cartilage is inflammation. It is the damaged. It is leads into the osteoarthritis. It is the inflammation of the articulate cartilage is inflammation. It is the inflammation of the articulate cartilage. It leads into the osteoarthritis. Whenever this articulate cartilage is damaged, it leads into the pain. It leads into the redness, the particular area, and also it produces more heat and also swelling of the particular area. The particular area, more pain, more swelling, more heat is produced, more redness created to that particular area. It is the age-related problems. It's the old people. Those are, for example, 45 to 50 ages peoples. Those are suffering to this osteoarthritis. It is the age-related problem. It is the age-related problem. Coming to the second arthritis. What is the second arthritis? What is the second arthritis? It is absorbed in. It is the second arthritis. It is the absorbing. It is the first arthritis. The second arthritis. The second arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis. What is the arthritis? Rheumatoid. Rheumatoid. What is the arthritis? Rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis. What is the arthritis? Second arthritis? Rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis means it is autoimmune disease. It is the autoimmune disease. It is the autoimmune disease. It is the autoimmune disease. Autoimmune means the self cells, body cells attack self cells. Auto means self, body cells attack, body cells damage or body cells attack self cells, body cells attack self cells. In our body cells produce abnormal antibodies. In our body cells produce, those are suffering to the rheumatoid arthritis. Those are suffering rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis. Those body produce abnormal antibodies. Abnormal antibodies. Abnormal antibodies. Abnormal antibodies. This abnormal antibodies means immunoglobulin antibody. Immunoglobulin antibody. This immunoglobulin antibody. This immunoglobulin antibody is a first one, osteoarthritis. It is a age-related problem. Age-related problem. It is the age-related problem. What is the second arthritis? Rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis, it is the autoimmune disease. Body cells attack. Body cells attack self cells. This body, those are suffering. Those are, it is the inflammation of the rheumatoids or bones, means abnormal antibodies. What is the abnormal antibodies? IgM. If you observe the two bones, if you observe the, it is a joint 1. It is the joint 2. It is the joint 2. Okay, is each joint, it is connected with the ligament. Each joint is connected with the ligament, and also the end of the bone is consist of articulated or hyaline cartilage, and also other membrane. What is the membrane? Synovial membrane. What is the membrane? Synovial membrane. The synovial membrane produce synovial fluid. The synovial membrane produce synovial fluid. It is a general concept. It is a general thinking. Those are suffering rheumatoid arthritis. Those body produce abnormal antibodies. Abnormal antibodies. Abnormal antibodies. What is the antibodies? IgM antibodies. What is the antibodies? IgM antibodies. This IgM antibodies destroy the, damage the, this IgM antibodies damage the, this IgM antibodies damage the synovial membrane. Synovial membrane. This abnormal antibodies destroy the synovial, IgM destroy the synovial membrane. Whenever the synovial membrane is inflammation, the synovial membrane is damaged. What is the general function of the synovial membrane? What is the general function? They produce synovial fluid. Whenever this synovial membrane is inflammation, whenever the synovial fluid is damaged, this synovial membrane produce more amount of synovial fluid. It is the inflammation. Antibody, it is the Synovial membrane is antibodies, IgM antibodies. It is the damage the synovial membrane. Whenever the synovial membrane is inflammation of the inflammation of the synovial membrane. Inflammation of the synovial membrane. Whenever the inflammation of synovial membrane, this synovial membrane is damaged. Whenever the synovial membrane is damaged, it produce more amount of, it is the more content of the, this is the abnormal content of the synovial fluid. The synovial fluid is increases. The synovial fluid is increases. Whenever the synovial fluid, this entire synovial membrane is damaged, the synovial fluid is increases. Whenever the synovial fluid is increases, more pressure, the pressure also, the synovial fluid pressure is increases. Whenever the pressure is increases, whenever the pressure is increases, this pressure, it is applied on the joints. Whenever it is applied on the joints, it leads into the pain. It is a redness. It leads into the swelling. It produces more heat. It is the rheumatoid arthritis. Again, once again you will explain. Rheumatoid arthritis means it is the autoimmune disease. Auto means in our body cells, attack in our self cells only. It is the abnormal antibodies produce IgM. This IgM antibodies destroy the synovial membrane. Whenever the synovial membrane is damaged, synovial membrane is damaged. Whenever the synovial membrane is damaged, inflammation of the synovial membrane. Whenever the inflammation synovial membrane, the synovial fluid content is increases. Whenever the synovial fluid is increases, the pressure apply on the joints. It leads into the pain. It leads into the swelling. It leads into the heat. It leads into the more heat also produce the both joints. It is also the second rheumatoid arthritis. What is the first arthritis? Osteoarthritis. What is the second arthritis? Rheumatoid arthritis. Coming to the third arthritis. What is the general arthritis? What is the third arthritis? Present in the generally having to the many people. Nowadays, the many people, those are also suffering from the the third one. It is not nothing but what is the first one? The first arthritis, osteoarthritis. It is the age-related arthritis. The second one, it is not nothing but rheumatoid arthritis. It is the autoimmune disease. Coming to the third arthritis. What is the third arthritis? What is the third arthritis? It is the third one, gout. What is the third arthritis? Gout arthritis. What is it? Gout arthritis. Gout arthritis means it is a accumulation of the uric acid crystals. The accumulation of the uric acid crystals in the joints, or between the two joints. For example, the uric acid concentration increase in the blood. Uric acid concentration increase in the blood. Uric acid concentration, it is a one joint. It is the second joint. It is nothing but ligament. The uric acid concentration increase in the blood. Uric acid concentration increase in the blood. Whenever the uric acid concentration increase in the blood, accumulation of the uric acid crystals in the joints. The accumulation of the uric acid crystals in the joints. Uric acid crystals accumulated in the joints. Uric acid. The uric acid. This uric acid. It is uric acid converted into the uric acid. Uric acid crystals. Uric acid crystals. Uric acid. This is nothing but uric acid crystals. Uric acid crystals. Uric acid crystals. The more accumulation of the uric acid crystals, it leads into the pain. It leads into the more heat. It leads into the swelling. It leads into the more swelling. It leads into the more pain, more heat, more swelling, more redness. More redness, pain and swelling. The more amount of, whenever the uric acid concentration increase in the blood, the more uric acid, it is converted into the crystals. These crystals are accumulated between the joints. This uric acid crystals leads into the redness, pain, heat, swelling. This uric acid crystal, it is the third type of the gout. Gout is the accumulation of the uric acid crystals in the joints. The main problem is uric acid concentration increase in the blood. Uric acid concentration increase in the blood. It is the third arthritis. It is the third arthritis present. It is a common disease or disorder observed in the human beings. It is the common disorder observed in the. It is the common disorder observed in the. It is the common disorder. It is the common disorder observed in the. It is the common disorder. It is the common disorder observed in. It is the common disorder observed in. The second disorder, it is nothing but arthritis. Coming to the third problems. What is the third disease? Is the third one. It is observed in that is a disorder. What is the third disorder? That is nothing but muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy. What is the disorder? Muscular dystrophy. What is the disorder? Muscular dystrophy. It is the genetic disease. What is the first one? It is the genetic disease. Genetic disease, disorder or genetic disorder. It is the genetic problems or gene problems. For example, the muscular dystrophin. The dystrophin, it is the protein present, the largest gene, the largest protein present in our body. The more abundant protein present in our body is known as a dystrophin protein. The dystrophin protein. What is dystrophin protein? Dystrophin protein. Here, the dystrophin protein is absent. Dystrophin protein is absent. Dystrophin protein is absent means dystrophin gene is absent. Dystrophin gene is absent. Dystrophin gene is absent. Dystrophin gene is absent means dystrophin protein is absent. It leads into the muscular dystrophy. It leads into the muscular dystrophy. How this muscular dystrophy is happening to those are suffering to the muscular dystrophy. If you observe the sarcolemma. If you observe the sarcolemma. Okay, sarcolemma. It is nothing but sarcolemma. Sarcolemma. The sarcolemma means the plasma membrane of the muscle cell or muscle fiber. Inside the sarcolemma, it is consist of it is a sarcoplasma or cytoplasma. It is consist of thick filaments and thin filaments. 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 You know, thick filaments and thin filaments is a myosin, myosin, myosin. It is a sarcolemma. This actin filaments, see here, actin filaments. What is it? Actin filaments. Actin filaments means thin filaments. Actin filaments are thin filaments join with actin filaments join with okay dystrophin protein. Dystrophin protein. What is the function of this dystrophin protein? This dystrophin protein join with the actin filaments. This dystrophin proteins are present in the sarcolemma. This dystrophin proteins is nothing but dystrophin protein. Dystrophin protein. The dystrophin protein attached to the join with the actin filaments at the time of the muscle contraction. This dystrophin protein, it is helpful for the actin filaments. It is the overlapping of the myosin filaments. More strength. They will provide more strength, strongness to the actin filaments. At the time during the muscle contraction, this actin filaments slide over the myosin. Actin filaments, it is more overlapping of the myosin filament. It is a dystrophin function. For example, those are suffering muscular dystrophy problems or genetic problems. This protein is absent. This gene is absent. This protein is absent. Absent means gene is absent. Whenever the gene is absent, the muscular dystrophin protein is absent. Whenever the muscular dystrophin protein is absent, the muscle contraction, no overlapping. No overlapping means the muscles are very weak. The muscles are very weak condition. The muscles are very weak condition. The muscular, because of the dystrophin protein is absent. Whenever the dystrophin protein is absent, the actin filaments does not slide over the myosin. Whenever the no sliding filament theory, no muscle contraction. No muscle contraction means the muscle contraction is slow muscle contraction. What is it? Slow muscle contraction. The muscles are very weak. It is a genetic problem. This genetic problem means maybe their parents, their grandparents, maybe they transfer to the one generation to the other generation. This muscular dystrophin protein is absent. Means gene is absent. It is a genetic disorder. It is the genetic disorder muscular dystrophy. 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 It is a genetic disorder muscular dystrophy. Coming to the next important after the fourth one. What is the fourth one? It is nothing but osteoporosis. Osteo means bones. Okay, bones. Porosis means pores. Osteo means bones. Porosis means pores. This entire bones. Okay, the bones. It is a osteoporosis. Okay, osteoporosis means to create bones. Whenever they create pores means the bones are very weak condition. Bones are very weak conditions. Osteoporosis. This osteoporosis, what is the problem of this osteoporosis? It is the deficiency of, what is it? Deficiency of deficiency of vitamin D. What is it? Deficiency of vitamin D. More vitamin D, more calcium absorption. More calcium absorption. Whenever the deficiency of the vitamin D, it leads into to create more pores, more holes on the bones. The bones and also very weak condition, and also imbalance of the imbalance of the calcitonin. Imbalance of the calcitonin and parathormone. What is it? Parathyroid hormone. Parathormone. It is a imbalance of these hormones. Imbalance of the hormones. This hormone imbalance also, it leads into the osteoporosis. For example, parathormone. What is the function of this parathormone? The parathyroid gland, they produce parathormone hormone. It is the increasing calcium ions into the blood. Whenever the more calcium ions, more reabsorption of the bones, it is the strongness of the bones. Whenever the increasing, and also calcitonin, it is the decreasing of the calcium ions in the blood. Whenever the imbalance, these are the homeostasis mechanism. Homeostasis means it is the balance of the hormones. For example, imbalance of these hormones, it leads into the osteoporosis. What is the first condition? Deficiency of the vitamin D, it leads into osteoporosis, and also imbalance of the calcitonin and parathormone, it leads into the osteoporosis. Coming to the third condition, in females. What is the condition of the osteoporosis? In females, certain age period means that is nothing but menopause condition. Menopause means the menstrual. Each and every month, the female inside the ovary and uterus, one important cycle takes place. That is nothing but menstrual cycle. This menstrual cycle, it is involvement takes place in the females. This menstrual cycle is stopped. Menstrual cycle is, meno means month, phase means month cycle, phase means stop. Whenever the menstrual cycle is stopped, the menstrual month cycle is stopped. Whenever the menstrual cycle is stopped, estrogen levels are decreases. Estrogen levels decreases. Estrogen hormone. This estrogen hormones responsible for the strongness of the bones of the female. Whenever the female reaches into the menopause condition, this the menopause means 45 to, for example, 50 years age. 50 years is this male. The female reaches into the menopause or 45 to 50 years condition, the estrogen levels decreases. Whenever the estrogen levels decreases, it leads into the osteoporosis. Osteoporosis means the bones are very weak condition during after the menopause condition. This case is observed in the females. In the females, osteoporosis condition, estrogen levels decreases. Estrogen hormone levels decreases. Whenever the hormone levels decreases, it leads into the osteoporosis. It is the fourth condition of the females. It is the osteoporosis. Coming to the fifth common disorder. What is the fifth common disorder? What is the fifth common disorder of the fifth common disorder of the, what is the fifth common disorder? It is nothing but tetany. What is the tetany? Tetany means low calcium ions. Low calcium ions present in the extracellular fluid. extracellular fluid. Extracellular fluid. For example, it is the muscle fiber. It is the muscle fiber. It is nothing but extracellular fluid. It is nothing but intracellular fluid. Whenever the low calcium ions is nothing but muscle cell or muscle fiber. It is nothing but extracellular fluid. ICF means intracellular fluid. Intracellular fluid. Here the calcium ions, less low calcium ions present in the extracellular fluid. The muscles are continuous contraction. Okay, the muscle is continuous, sustained, continuous contraction of the muscles. Contraction means continuous contraction. Continuous contraction. Continuous contraction of the muscles is nothing but sustained contraction. Sustained contraction. Continuous contraction. Sustained contraction. This sustained contraction is nothing but the muscle spasm. What is it now? The muscle spasm. Spasm means continuous contraction. No resting, no relaxation of the muscle. No relaxation of the muscles. No resting of the muscles means the muscles are weak. The muscles are very weak condition. It is a tetany. Tetany means low calcium ions present in the extracellular fluid. Whenever the extracellular fluid, low calcium ions, the continuous contraction of the muscle. Whenever the continuous contraction muscle, nothing but muscle spasm or sustained contraction or continuous contraction. It is a continuous contraction. No resting. No, we didn't give any rest for this muscle because of you are suffering from the tetany. Whenever you are suffering from the tetany disorder, no rest you didn't give. You are not allowed due to the any rest condition of the muscle. Whenever the no rest condition, no relaxation of the muscles are also very weak in condition. It is also the fifth disorder of the muscle contraction. Okay, still now we are discussing about the 12 classes. It is the last class. Today we are completed this entire chapter. Okay, that is the disorder. Tomorrow we are starting with that is the new chapter, neural control and coordinations. Thank you very much.